Hey guys, this is Matthew Campbell. Today we're going to be talking about a few short game tips. Today we're at Cherokee Valley, which is our golf team's home course. First off, we're going to start off with a few putting drills. I might bore a few of y'all to death today because this is golf, but who knows, you might pick up a game in the future. Or otherwise, a few of you might enjoy this that play golf now, but it's a game you might want to get into in the future. So first off, we're going to start off with a few tips, and I feel like the easiest way to start, or maybe if you get into the game or lose a few strokes to start with, is putting. So my first drill is going to be what we call the gate drill. Now we're set up here probably 4 or 5 feet, and the gate drill is simply, as I said, a gate. And this is where I'm going to set the ball about an inch in front of the 2 tees, and the putter head is going to have to go through that. This putt's about left edge, going left, right. And this is just making sure you hit the putt solid. Just basic fundamentals, so we'll start off with a few putts. This basically is just making sure you hit the putt solid. I know it's kind of dumb or stupid, or you think it's a dumb drill, but it really isn't. It's probably one of the most effective drills in golf, and you'll see the professionals using it week in and week out on the PGA Tour. So it's all about hitting the ball solid. Really just a confidence booster. Definitely can use that to your advantage. It's something I like to do before we play every round. Now my second drill is going to be a lag putting drill. So this is going to be a downhill putt. We got the cup over here by the blue pin. I got a tee out there. This is a downhill putt, so it's going to be kind of quick. So what we're going to try to do is peek the golf ball. And what that means is we're going to try to hit it to a certain spot and let it fall. This is a downhill putt, it's quick. You're not going to want to put it all the way there, otherwise you're going to have 10, 15 feet coming back and you're probably going to 3-putt. So I got a tee out there set about 3 feet right, 8 feet short of the cup, and I'm simply trying to hit it towards that tee. So we'll try to hit a few putts here and see how close I can get. You're really just trying to get the ball going end over end, trying to peak it at a certain point, and then that ball ends up, and then short of the cup. So those putts are hard to make, so you're really lag putting these. Speed is probably one of the most important things in the green. That one might go in. That one missed about a couple feet long. So it's all about speed really on these lag putts. You're really just trying to hit it to a certain point and let the ball fall over. All right, that wasn't one bad. Got one of a couple inches, a foot, and a couple. And that's just some basic putting drills. Really important things to think. I mean, you might be an average golfer, an awful golfer, I don't know what you are, but putting is probably the easiest place to drop shots off your scorecard, and the quickest way to do it is just some simple fundamental drills. Now, secondly, we're going to go to chipping. And I like to use 60 degree or 56, just depending on how much green I got to work with. And chipping is one of those other things where people lose a lot of strokes in the golf course. They're easy to duff. People overthink it, but it's really kind of just a putting stroke with a wedge. So we're going to be chipping towards this hole. A few fundamental chipping drills that I like to use is simply just making sure my weight is on my left foot. So that's my leading foot. Make sure you don't chunk it. You just use a straight up putting stroke. So we're going towards this first hole. It's only about 20, 30 feet away. So I'm just going to make sure I got that ball about in the center of my stance. Weight's on my left foot. I like to think it probably about 70-30. And that's obviously just a guesstimation, but that's just what I like to think of. And that just allows me to not keep the weight on my back foot and strike the ball pretty solidly. So get a few of those. Really, weight on your front foot is key in chipping. Otherwise, you're probably going to duff them, you're going to chunk them, you're going to thin them, and you're going to have a really bad time at the golf course and not have any fun. All right, so hit a few chips. And people like to really strangle the golf club, or people that don't play golf, they don't get that having a light grip is really key. So I like to really just hold the club where it's really just about to not fall out of my hands. So like holding, Harry Vardon said that it's like holding a live bird, just holding them strong enough just so the bird doesn't fly away, but strong enough where you don't hurt it. So you just very lightly and kind of just let the club head do the work. So just a basic chipping drill. So remember, weight on your front foot, hold the club pretty lightly and a little bit of forward press in your hands. Now we're gonna go over to the bunker and hit a few bunker shots, and I feel like that's a spot where people that don't play golf a lot are usually pretty scared of the bunker. They think, oh, that's automatic bogey or double, or I'm never gonna get out of it. But I actually prefer the bunker sometimes, especially when there's thick rough around the greens. I think in the bunker you can get a clean lie, you can strike it cleanly, and I think you got a better chance of getting the ball up and down and making par, or making your bogey, or even making birdie if you're going for the green in the par 5. Luckily, we got a nice day out here and not too many people out here, so we can get this done. And I'm not trying to bore all you guys to death, but this is just what I'm going to do my speeds on. All right, so we got pretty clean rake sand here today. We'll say we'll go to that left pin right here. So an easy bunker drill that I like to think of is I simply, when I get in here, right before I play or hit a few bunker shots, I like to draw a straight line. That one's kind of curved, so we'll do another one. All right, so I'm gonna put the ball about an inch in front of that line. I'll put another one right here. So I simply just like to, you wanna hit this line, you basically wanna hit an inch behind the golf ball when it comes to bunker shots. So I'm simply gonna go back and forth across this line and kind of just work my way to these 2 golf balls and just kind of give me a feel of where I need to strike the sand, to where I need to hit the ball cleanly so the ball comes out how I want it to. Kind of just gives you a basic idea of where you want to strike the sand, because it's kind of a finesse shot. You really just got to hit in a certain point, but once you figure out that you got to hit a certain point behind the ball, it's really just, bunker shots become pretty routine and pretty easy, and I prefer them over hitting the thick rough. So and that'll just give you a general idea of some short game tips just to help you out, and hope you guys enjoyed it.